Michael was all fun. He was all boy and just loved a good joke and loved to have a party. He was the party planner. Every Friday afternoon when he'd come home from school, his first question was, who can we have over for a party tonight? A great conversationalist. People would often comment how he spoke like a young adult, even as a young boy. He had the longest eyelashes. And so he'd always say that, you know, that's why he had a lot of girlfriends, is because he had really long eyelashes. And when he bat his eyelashes, then people couldn't resist him. He loved when people were waiting on him, and you know, he thought that that was just everybody's job.
While Michael did have a very rare and complicated disease, he was definitely still my brother. And I was probably one of the few people in his life that still kept it real with him, or had to at least. Someone had to keep him in check. So yeah, he was the king of the house, or he thought he was, but I think as a sister, I was the one that had to tell him that was not the case. So we're definitely opposites. Although we were very close, our personalities totally clashed all the time, which always made things interesting. But considering his situation, it's not like we fought a lot, but we definitely had different ideas about how things should go around the house. So is that he was always the one with a smile and laugh and always wanted to be there, right next to you, experiencing everything you were at that same time. So we had fun.
He had his kindergarten physical. They had noted that he did not grow from his previous physical, which was at age 3. There was no reason why he shouldn't be growing consistently. So they were concerned and started off with a full body scan and hand x-rays. And from there noted that there was the joints were growing away from each other rather than together. Where they started doing tests, and that turned out to be a 2-year process of hundreds of doctors that started finding little pieces to the puzzle, but no one could put the puzzle together. So it was really one doctor from the university that really took it upon herself to find a solution. She took Michael's case with her everywhere she lectured. And after the lecture, she would ask the physicians there, if they had a case like this. And lo and behold, one doctor in Texas did. And that's what led to his diagnosis of Schimke immunosis dysplasia. And so when the diagnosis came, we were grateful to know what was the real problem, but we were heartbroken when we heard of the prognosis, which at the time they had told us about Michael's diagnosis. They also told us that most children don't live past the age of 13 to 16. And Michael's personality shined. It is truly the thing that moved him forward, that moved us forward, because he refused to give in. He refused to let the disease be who he was. He refused to be defined by the wheelchair that he was confined in ultimately. He just kept trying to be as strong as he could, but we could see that his body was beginning to fail him. Although they were able to revive him, bring him back, his heart had stopped. They knew that he would not survive that incident. And so the end-of-life team came on board, and we began preparing ourselves and Michael for heaven. March 10th, 2005 is something we refer to as Michael's Heaven Day, because we were able to say goodbye. We were able to bring our family and friends to come and say goodbye to really a boy who became our hero because of what he endured and what he taught us, and a legacy that he left behind.